Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Ashton with Cash In. This time we are talking about debt. And if you ever watch or read or look into financial stuff, they always start off with debt. Should I start off with debt since everybody else does? And yes, I should, because many Americans, millions of Americans, have about $5,000 to $10,000 in just consumer debt alone. And when you really look at debt, you're always going to fall into it at some point in your life, especially if you're just an average person and you don't have business income or passive income coming in. It's very hard to save up for, school, a car. But consumer debt is just your credit card debt, which could be anything from groceries to clothes and consumable items, and a lot of items that we may not need. We are going to discuss a basic strategy of getting out of debt. The first step is you need to sit down and total up all your debt. Okay, let's say you sit down, you total up your amount, and you've got $9,000. To pay that off in a year's time, you'd have to pay about $750 a month. If you're really trying to tackle debt in one year's time, which is completely possible, you'd have to make about $200 a week to be able to afford, a $750 payment. If you want to live a balanced life, you don't really want to push yourself that hard to where you're paying off your debt in 1 year. Extend it out for 2 years. Each month you'd be paying about $375 for 2 years, and then you'd have your $9,000 credit card debt paid off. Don't pay the minimum. Always pay a little bit more. And if you get behind, get caught up the next week. The guy that wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he used a credit card, and he had a really high limit credit card. Robert Kiyosaki, so he claims, he used his credit card to purchase his first property, which was I think somewhere around $20,000. A business loan. I applied for a business loan. I didn't get the business loan. And I've got really good credit, and I've got a good payment history. No idea why they didn't opt to give me a business loan, so I just used my credit card. My business is kicking in, and I've been using the income from my business and been putting it towards my credit card, and I got more people calling me, emailing me. I'm emailing somebody right now, and we're discussing the terms and if they want to use my business. So we always fall into debt in your life. You're going to need a car. You're going to need to go to school. You're going to want to start a business. You're going to want to buy an investment property. You're going to want to take out a business loan. You're going to need a car for your kids. Maybe you haven't gone on a vacation in 4 months and you just need $2,000 to go on vacation. Screw it. Go on vacation. Just be able to manage your debt. You don't want to be having to use your credit card as an emergency fund all your life. You need to save up for an emergency fund. And that's in our next video. So what can you do? Total it up, plan out the duration of time, start paying them off.